Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about how the Houston Rockets are shocking the NBA, as the Houston Rockets are now 6-3 and have won 6 straight games and are currently the 4th seed in the Western Conference. The Rockets have not played since Sunday night when they beat the Denver Nuggets in a huge upset. People will say Jamal Murray didn't play, and they will make excuses for the Rockets' wins, and that is what has been happening over the last 6 wins for the Rockets. Excuses for other fans, or whether they're just neutral fans or they're fans of the other team we beat, whether it was the Nuggets or the Kings twice, the Lakers, the Hornets, and the Pelicans. Those other, we didn't have this person, but we're winning by 34 points or 25 or 20 to Sacramento, and they're still making excuses. But enough of that. The Rockets right now have won 6 straight games, and even though the Denver Nuggets didn't have Jamal Murray, before that, the Denver Nuggets beat the Warriors and the Pelicans without Jamal Murray, and they have the best player in the world. The Houston Rockets might be improved. I'm not saying they're a bottom team in this conference or in the NBA anymore. But Denver is still a better team than the Rockets, even without Jamal Murray. And it is because one person, and his name is Nikola Jokic. And the Rockets still got a really good productive win against the Denver Nuggets, even if Jamal Murray didn't play. So the Rockets are playing great basketball right now. And a lot of the other advanced stats right now, they're in top 10 of everything. We're going to go over that in just a minute, but I want to go over some of the players that are playing lights out basketball for the Houston Rockets right now. Alperen Sengun is playing unbelievable basketball right now for the Rockets, and I know people are starting to acknowledge it a little bit right now, especially after the Rockets win over the Nuggets on Sunday. But what he is doing right now for the Houston Rockets, it is incredible. He's averaging 19.5 points per game with 8.2 rebounds per game and 6 assists per game. And I also saw something the other day that he is the youngest center in NBA history to ever reach 500 assists. That's incredible. What he's doing right now for this Rockets team is very underrated. He's playing great basketball, and he's also been better on the defensive end, which is something, to be honest, Alperen Sengun's always been great for the Rockets since he got here, but something he's been terrible at since he got to the Rockets was defense. He's been terrible at defense in his first 2 seasons before this year, but he's really improved on his defense. Fred VanVleet as well has been amazing for the Rockets. He's averaging 17 points per game and 8 assists per game, which is like top 5 in the NBA out of all players. He's averaging also 3.5 rebounds per game and is shooting 37% from 3. Keep in mind the Houston Rockets with 3-point shooting have been a top 5 3-point shooting team in the NBA so far. And percentage-wise, they've been one of the best 3-point shooting teams this season. But Fred VanVleet is playing great basketball for the Rockets. Even a guy like Jalen Green, who has found himself at times to be a little bit inefficient, has been playing great basketball for the Rockets too, with 19 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. Last week, he's coming off 2 games against the Kings and the Lakers, where he scored 23 points against the Kings in only 26 minutes, and then 28 points against the Lakers in only 21 minutes. So Jalen Green in his last game was not good at all, and it can show how inconsistent he can be sometimes, but he's playing great basketball as well right now. Dillon Brooks has calmed down a little bit, is still playing great basketball, though. Is top 5 in 3-point percentage in the NBA out of all players at 53.3%, shooting 16 for 30 from 3 this season. Is also shooting 55.1% from field goal and 84% at the free throw line. He's averaging 14 points per game with 4 rebounds per game and is playing great basketball on the defensive end. Has been, a huge impact to this team defensively. And I think the biggest part of this team is who their coach is and who is leading them, and that is Ime Udoka. He's been a huge part of this team's development and how this team has been playing basketball. And I think what he's doing right now, I know it's early on in the season, it's only 9 games into the season, but I think he should be an early candidate for Coach of the Year with what he's doing right now, what he's accomplishing with a team that, what they've been in the past 3 seasons, and they're the 4th seed in the Western Conference. If they keep this up, he should be a head coach of the year candidate as of right now, in my opinion. Also, Tari Eason has been great for the Rockets as well, averaging 6.3 points per game and 7 rebounds per game. Has been great on the defensive end. Another guy, Jeff Green, has been great off the bench. It's the 3 forwards off the bench, Jeff Green and Tari Eason and Jae'Sean Tate, who've all been great offensively and defensively. Jae'Sean Tate averaging 1.6 steals per game, which is the most on the Rockets, with 7 and 4, with 7 points and 4 rebounds per game, and shooting lights out from 3 with 44%. And like I said, Tari Eason's playing great too, averaging 43% from 3 and 6 and 7. And then Jeff Green averaging 7 and 4 with 36% from 3. Those 3 guys off the bench are playing amazing basketball for the Rockets currently. And then Jabari Smith Jr. has been excellent. He's been a little bit inefficient. He's been, at the most time, he's been good, but he's just not the main option. I mean, Fred, Jalen, and Alperen Sengun are taking more shots than him, but he's still averaging 12 points per game with 7 rebounds per game and near 37% from 3 as well. And keep in mind, the Rockets are doing this without their 4th overall pick in the draft, Amin Thompson, who before he got injured was averaging 6.3 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 2 assists per game, and a half a steal per game. So they're playing basketball without him and Victor Oladipo, who are both 2 really good defensive players. So yeah, this Rockets team is playing some great basketball right now. I just want to go over those advanced stats. Player impact estimate, the Rockets are at number 6 with 52.3. Offensive rating, the Rockets were in the top 10, but now they've escaped the top 10. They were at like 7 or 8, but now they're not. Defensive rating, the Rockets are at number 4 with 108.1. And then net rating, the Rockets are at 5 at 5.1. And there's a couple other stats where the Rockets, advanced stats where the Rockets are also in there. Assist turnover, the Rockets are at 4 at 2.0. And I think there is one more that the Rockets are on. It's defensive rebound percentage. And the Rockets are at 8 at 72.7. There might be one more that the Rockets are on. And it might be pace. I don't think it is. Not maybe it's turn. Actually, I don't think there is. That was it. So the Rockets are in some advanced stats right now. Like I said, their 3-point shooting, their 3-point percentage has been lights out. It's top 10 in the NBA. Last time I checked, it was top 5, but that could have gone down because the Rockets didn't shoot the best from 3 against the Denver Nuggets on Sunday night. They've had the whole week off. They don't play till Friday, which is tomorrow, against the Clippers in the in-season tournament. So they're playing great basketball, and they're shocking the NBA right now. And people are still taking them for granted, saying that they're going to, fall down and to the bottom of the West in the NBA, just like they've been in the last 3 years. This team is here to stay. They're not going to stay at a top 4 seed in the Western Conference, but I believe the Houston Rockets are going to be either the 6th or 7th seed in the Western Conference this season. That's it for the video, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.